right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
If we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps in the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here is the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Blessing.
The blessed express is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway's preparation, true Hawaiian to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibits when he steps into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max blessed Holloway, Y&I represent. We are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arnold Almighty Allen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Bless Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here he is, the former UFC featherweight champion, Max Holloway, back on the proving ground, ready to get this round underway. And when you fight a guy like Max Holloway, better keep a tight guard. No rest for the weary. There are not any moments of respite when you fight Max Holloway over 15 or 25 minutes, and that is a reality that his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight. Holloway gets caught by the inside leg kick, a few more, and that'll leave a mark. Cash money with that right hand counter.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Beautiful right hook counter. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block.
This could be it. Big left hand. Allen gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
mean, that right hand landed square.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Effective with the jab.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, uppercut to the dome.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut night.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight. Oh!
Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there. Outstanding back and forth first round. So nearly a finish there, but the horn signals the end of the round. Big 5 minutes turned in there from Holloway.
More of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Nice straight punch.
I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man, and we have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway. Oh! He's got to start throwing now.
Just misses with the straight right. Able to block that one.
Very active. Beautiful punch.
Well, you see that. Attempts the uppercut there, but it doesn't land. Holloway's got a cut on the I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. That punch no good. Oh, and there's that hook again, but this one is blocked. Allen's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice body kick there. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
And now a head kick to boot. Big right hand. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setup. Beautiful combination to get the knockdown. Oh, big diving punch to the head. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
closing up. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. What do they call it? Going in the fight.
Gets back to his feet.
That landed clean. Oh!
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
That left hook was crazy.
Allen's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard. Now going upstairs with the left hook. The right hand just misses. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Allen. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Well, you know this is the hook. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Huge elbow there. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Just misses there with the left. Allen goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was back to his feet. And another big kick for Max Holloway.
Oh! And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Under a minute to go. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work. Big right hands there by Max Holloway. Trying the fly.
Oh! He's doing so many different things right now.
Oh! This one could be over soon.
Holy smokes!
Have a night, young man. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Arnold Almighty Allen.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? right, so here he is, Suriname's Jairzinho Rozenstruik, the first man or woman from his nation to compete on the greatest proving ground in mixed martial arts. And this guy's done a whole lot more than compete. Since transitioning from kickboxing, he's been undefeated as a mixed martial artist. He was the UFC's Rookie of the Year in 2019. Alistair Overeem's got a story about this man's power, and perhaps tonight's opponent will have one to tell after the festivities tonight. Jairzinho Rozenstruik is back from tonight. So here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you didn't get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable watching him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergey Pavlovich.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so much of our fighter meeting with Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik focused on an uptick in his aggression. He is an outstanding counter-striker, has as much pop as any heavyweight in this division, but sometimes you got to take more risks, and Rozenstruik has vowed to take more here tonight. So there it is, the kickboxer successfully defends the first takedown attempt by a more balanced fighter. He said he might have to play defense early. He did it well there.
Well, he's expecting the wrestler to fatigue. As the takedowns fail, he starts to get more tired. Then he will let his hands go, elbows go, knees go, and use all of his weapons to try and finish this fight.
Rozenstruik gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Now connects with the right hand. And that one certainly found the target.
He's got some hands, man.
And he lands yet another hook there. Flush. Nice job by Pavlovich.
Oh, slips and rips.
They continue to exchange. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Oh, spinning back fist out of nowhere. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Back to the feet now. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh, little single collar tie there. Oh, Rozenstruik's now dealing with a cheek cut. see if he can rally. Throwing that jab, no good.
He's got the single collar tie.
Rozenstruik's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Pavlovich's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Up to the head, lands flush there by Rozenstruik. There's the single leg. Making all these shots count. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, man, the hard hook lands again. He's had that weapon going all night.
It's one of his best strikes. He does a good job of turning on it, landing it, and getting back to distance and safety so that he doesn't have to take anything in return.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
You have to finish out.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. But he's got to do something different if he has any designs of winning this fight.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Rozenstruik. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, how about that transition and top position? Beautiful work by Pavlovich. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice positional control here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's awesome.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, But if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Pavlovich gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night. You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again. Area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, lands a beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from... earlier rounds. Motion strike gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that choke. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Another big takedown.
Pavlovich is in half guard. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting.
Well, he's got his back now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give it more of an advantage on the mat?
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
And right into side control. 10 seconds to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, beautiful. You won that round. All right, I just need you to keep doing what you're doing. Go right there and keep putting the pressure on, just like we do.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Nice punch by Pavlovich. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
with his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Big right hand.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land a straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Pavlovich is doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block.
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He still hurts.
Oh, well, that eye's a... Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Another one!
Oh, he gets up here, but he is... We might get a stoppage here soon. All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, yes and yo, Biggie Boy Rosenstrike.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think...
Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. I was out in the field since I was little. Never been house cat. I'm from where everyone active. You can make it backwards, they be where your house at.
In terms of moving all needles, I'm not sure too many guys do it better than the former UFC bantamweight champion Cody Garbrandt. Certainly has fallen on some hard times recently, but skill for skill, still one of the best guys in this division.
He's one of the best guys in the division, and you feel it. I called this fight down in Los Angeles. and you can feel that little something extra in the air as Garbrandt makes that walk to the octagon. This is a kid that was a state champion in wrestling as a freshman, second as a sophomore, and then didn't wrestle anymore because he wanted to focus on boxing. A A-plus athlete who has done it all in all sports and has the mental ability and the physical ability to once again compete for a UFC title.
Some will knock his fighting style when the going gets a little bit tough, but he is as exciting as any bantamweight in the world and looking to prove again that he is among this division's elite. All right, here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. Merab Dvalishvili has been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight Merab Dvalishvili, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressured pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as Dvalishvili did back in 2022. Merab back under the bright lights tonight. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Cody No Love Garbrandt. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, it's usually all offense all the time out of Merab Dvalishvili, the Georgian, the Team Serra-Longo staple. As this round gets underway, you got to think he's going to go to the takedown early and often, and he doesn't get discouraged when the opposition gets back up. He chains his takedowns together as good as...
Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the first. Before that, then a shirt. 2016 was